I like a good adventure.
Once upon a time, there was Jack, a down-on-his-luck poor boy whose life is changed by a princess, some magic beans, and a race of angry giants.
Let's cut a few of them down to size, shall we?
Jack the Giant Slayer is, of course, based on the old English folktale Jack and the Beanstalk, and it's the latest release in Hollywood's fairy tale fad. Giant monsters, grand palaces and magical kingdoms are huge right now. Last year we had Snow White, 2 of them in fact. This year we've got Jack and the Giant Slayer, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters and Oz the Great and Powerful. It seems Hollywood is obsessed with fairy tales. Why?
I don't know. When I chose to make this movie, there was none of them. So when I first started doing this, I thought I was going to be the first one. And I think when Alice in Wonderland was so successful, I think that got everyone excited about these kind of things.
Also out now is Oz the Great and Powerful, a fantasy with all the hallmarks of a classic fairy tale. It's been described as the next Alice, with its similar visual style to Tim Burton's fantasy that blew box offices away and is estimated to have made more than $1 billion worldwide in 2010. As well as the wave of post-Alice fairy tales we've already had, Cinderella, Pinocchio and Sleeping Beauty are all rumoured to be in production.
I think they're stories that have been told, you know, for hundreds of years, and they're retold because they're very appealing stories. They've got very strong characters in them. There's characters that we recognise, the princess, the knight, the bad guy, the king.
With their heavy reliance on green screen and animation, fantasies and fairy tales are some of the most expensive films to make. But with last year's Snow White making well over $500 million, it's clear that for Hollywood, once upon a time just isn't enough.